Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P-Funk, thinking right out here in my lab where I do what I do for you in the wee hours of the morning. Oh, it's real early. It's 2:42. I got a nice little lesson for you today. Let's go. Right-isms, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinkers' way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this. So let's get it together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do for you. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have the answer for yourself, to it. I got you. A person who knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself, and to my yacht be true. All right, right thinkers. P-Funk philosophy says, living right daily is the process for a successful life. It don't make a difference what you do, how you do it, but the fact that you're doing it, and if that's your goal, you reach success in life by doing and being your best self, and that's righteous living, virtuous living, simple things that you can control. Let's talk about it. This is a what they say, PSA, public announcement, public service announcement. This is what we can get better at as a people. I practice my right thinking philosophy every day in everything I do in my life. It's a way of life. It's a part of my life. It's how I live. And I try to what? Do everything right. Oh, you perfect all of a sudden. No, no, no. But I put forth the effort to be the best I can. That's all you can do. He don't ask you for no more than what you can handle. He don't put on you no more than you can handle. So he knows. So the question is, how much can you handle? And how good do you want to be? It's all up to you, the individual. That's free will. I know that if you're giving 100% of effort in what you're doing in life, you can't fail. No way to fail. If you fail, it's because you gave up, you quit, and you didn't put forth the effort you needed to get done. That's failure, and that's the individual. That falls on you. Living right has become my new way of life, and I'm loving it. Why? Because the success that I have by just being me, doing the right thing, things just happen to fall out my way. That's called synchronicity. Some people call it luck. Some people call it God's mercy, all that. But yeah, whatever you want to call it. But when you get it and you the one doing it, do you give a damn what they call it? I'm blessed. I know that, but I do what I need to do to be blessed. I ain't just blessed because I'm blessed. No, it don't work that way. It comes with work, and blessings are the results of hard work. Simple as that. Okay, the right way. You can work hard on the wrong thing and won't get nothing. You end up with nada. All right. When you got a bird in the hand, and you rather let your bird go because there's a bunch of birds in the bush, and you come out that bush with nothing, who fault is that? Don't blame the birds. Okay, so your fault. We don't seem to want to take responsibility for what we do individually. I'm responsible for everything I say and do. So I'm careful of what I say and do for that reason. If you making better, if you making yourself better, aka getting to know yourself, self-knowledge, then you make that a way of life. You don't get better every now and then. You don't get better today and not tomorrow. No, it's a daily thing that you have to practice and you get good at. You ain't good if you don't practice for length of time that you become better at what it is you practicing. But if you ain't practicing right living, you ain't practicing doing the right thing, you practicing the wrong thing. And your result ain't gonna be good. My daily routine, and I have one, and I have had for the last 7 years. Okay. And before that, I got a 10-year run of doing something else. What? Studying religiously, diligently, everyday people. This guy's crazy. Yeah, I carry books with me for the last 20 some odd years. I've been carrying a book with me. I think about, matter of fact, 30 years. How about that? 30 years of practicing. So I know a little bit about what I'm talking about. Me. All right. And that's all I got for you. That's all I got. Simple. But my daily routine that I follow for the last 7 years is what led me to be successful in my life right to this day. I'm successful. If I die right now, I think I was successful in my life. Why? I lived my best life. I did what I had to do and the best I could. What is you gonna judge me on? This is good. This is good. You shouldn't worry about mine. I don't worry about yours. I worry about mine. And I keep mine in check. And I get to better myself with what? Every day. Every day. I practice my philosophy. In every situation I'm confronted with, I use my right thinking philosophy. I practice what I teach. I'm serious about that. And I use for myself to improve myself. The stuff I'm telling you to help you, I'm using it. I'm not a fraud. Frauds are the ones who tell you one thing, they could talk it and preach it, yeah, teach it. What? They not living it. Brother, I follow in biblical concept Christian. He lives that book. I don't agree with everything in there, but I respect the fact that that's what he do and he's good at it. That's what should get you respect right there. And how he lived by the book. Yeah, by the book. My philosophy, I live by my philosophy, so I understand how that goes. So if you are serious about what you're doing, do it. Simple as that. You shouldn't care what somebody think or feel about what it is you're doing for yourself. I get a little upset to hear people don't see me in a positive light. Okay, that's fine, but I got eyes too. So I'm not perfect by no stretch. And I understand it. But my thing, perfection comes from you doing the best you can. That's as perfect as you can be. So I'm perfect in that way. I do that all the time. But I do what's right. That's the difference. I was doing stuff before that wasn't right. I couldn't have been perfect then. No, I was just straight wrong. Okay. But now I'm doing the right thing, no matter what the situation is, I'm gonna do what's right. I don't have a problem doing that. I feel better when I'm doing that. My mother said she never felt good doing bad things. I can't claim that. I pretty much enjoyed doing it when it was fun. When I got caught, not so much. Okay, so yeah, I've been there too. But when I'm confronted with ignorance, and I am every day, I can't get around it. I can't. So it would be to my advantage to master myself to deal with all the ignorant people that I'm going to encounter and deal with rather than try to change all of them. That's impossible. So you don't do that. You change yourself. You don't get upset. You don't get ignorant. You get better at what it is you need to do for you to deal with them on a day-to-day basis because they're not going nowhere. Family and friends, hello. I'm just trying to get your hands up. They are who they are. I just do and say the right thing anyway. Simple as that. Don't care how they respond. Don't care how they react. I'm going to hold my peace and do what I know to be right. Like my pastor said, I'm not going to let them take me to hell with them. Okay? If a person is ignorant, they definitely going to hell. Self-destructive, that's set. The sign, the hieroglyphic sign for set, which is your ego, is a man with a hatchet to his head. They should change the acronym to a man with a gun in his head. Same thing, self-destructive. Self-destructive. My man said suicide by installments, death by installments. You slowly killing yourself. And you think you're living. You ain't living right, you ain't living at all. Why? Because death is imminent for you. Simple. I use every opportunity I can to prove, yeah, I am that right thinking man. I produce what I say. I practice what I preach. So everybody want to know, yeah, every time I try to show up, I'm not changing, I'm not bending, I'm not swaying, I'm not doing what I say I don't do. And people love to goat you into what? See if they can get you to do what you don't want. Family and friends, right? Family and friends. They ain't gonna just did no. I'm gonna see what he was. So they test you. And again, as a Mason, we're taught to what? We're trained to be what? Ready to be tested, tried, never denied, and be tried again. So once you know yourself, you don't got to worry about proving you are. You do it over and over again. I do it every day. Success in life is not measured by anyone but the one who's living that life. That means you. You're gonna be the judge of you at the end of it anyway, so you might as well take total responsibility, total control. Okay. I run right thinking philosophy from still and stir. So if there's a problem, it's with me. Simple. Moving on. I take all pushes and pulls. Okay. I'm doing this. I'm the house. You are your own judge of who, if you are successful in your life or not. Somebody can't tell you if you're successful in life or not. That's your decision. Somebody can't tell you if you're a master of yourself or not. That's your decision to make. Excuse me. Stop trying to be approved by somebody else. You don't prove yourself by somebody else's opinion or thoughts. Your own. That's where it lies. Once you got you, once you know you will not be denied. Whatever it is you want, how you want to do it, you do just that. Why? You got your understanding of who you are. You got knowledge of self. That's power. That's the power. Put that knowledge to use. Put that snoot to use, you mother. I wasn't told, I wasn't told when I became a self-master. Who gonna tell me? Dude, you made it. You there. Okay. Now what you know. Making it, putting the work in. A lot of people, once they get to the top of the mountain, they relax, they get comfortable, and they start to on the decline. Those who understand, I just keep it going. I just keep it going. I just keep it going. I don't get excited. I don't get depressed. I just keep it going. I get better. That's how you do in life. You keep doing what it is you're doing that works for you. TD Jakes, you find out what works for you, cultivate it, and you work it. To your benefit. To your benefit. You got a gift that God gave you. By all means, use it to your benefit to get that money that can survive, to help you survive this world. I ain't just saying nobody who making money off their gift, their talent, don't have a problem with that at all. I'm using mine. I'm using mine. Okay. Yeah, I want to get paid for thinking. I used to work. I did a lot of hard work, but now I want to get paid for using this. So I do what I do for you. But no one would know that you are a master of you except you. They can see the results. They can see the actions. Okay, that's what you do. You show them. Oh, I'm a master. I'm a master. I'm blah, 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 blah. Nobody wants to hear that nonsense. Show them. I can show you better than I can tell you anything. See, I ain't big on talking. But you are the one who's what? Doing the work. When? Daily. In what? Your life. This is your life. You only get one crack at this thing with your conscience intact, with your spirit. It's a one-time deal. Make it count. Because if not, the spirit, keep going on. Your conscience, not so much. You, the body, we know it won't. So understand that and live it. Live it. Life ain't about a purpose, like my man said. No, life is meant to be lived. You are the deciding factor, how you want to live it. Okay? When we was in slavery, you in bad position. Everybody ain't born in a good position. We all come from shit. Discovery B will tell you that. Okay, we come from dung, waste, material. So we got to what? Build ourselves to be better. That's the process of life. And if you did it right, you are successful in life. Not how much you got, how many things. No, you bettering yourself is successful. In life, we all have our own choices to make. That's what's called free will. And on your good choices, a good decision yields what? Good results. In your life, you will benefit. When you make bad and egoistic choices and decisions to do selfish things and bad choices, nothing good will come from those actions. I can guarantee you that. I got proof. And when I did it, I was result what? Bad. Because I lived Murphy's Law. What could go wrong went wrong. And everything I did back then. Now, whatever can go wrong ain't happening. Why? I ain't putting myself in that position no more. So what could go wrong ain't in my makeup. You are the one who determines your success in life. So you have to what? Live it. Listen, Mr. Wright. Live it right, like Mr. Wright. That's all I'm doing. Just the right thing. And it's a beautiful thing when you get accustomed to it. It ain't easy, but once you start getting acclimated to yourself and know what you need to do, how you need to do it, that routine, you just go through life and you smooth through it. You see the people who seem like they always got something good going on. Life is always good. Why? They living right. That's all they doing. They nothing special. When I was dealing drugs, ain't nowhere in the world something good can come from that. Yeah, I made a bunch of money, did a bunch of stuff, had a bunch of selfish, but that ends up nothing. You got nothing at the end. I got nothing. Okay, good life lesson. I took it and made that best of it. That's all I got. No money, none of that. You have money? Yeah. Money is tangible. It's like life. It come and go. If you got it, that's good. If not, you trying to get it. Simple. But your life is based on what you do for you. And that's the choices that you make to be your best self or your worst. Your call. Again, self and life, that's you having control. Learn, understand, and put what you learn to use, and your life will be fine. Trust me. My children took my life advice. Didn't push back. Nope, they just took it. And look where they are. They both successful in their life. And they ain't doing right thinking. Man, we taking the old stuff out. We like that. It worked for us. Again, I knew right from wrong. I just, like my man Alan Watts, I was a fraud early in life. I was a drug dealer, but I was really a teacher, perpetrating as a drug dealer. So yeah, now I found my calling. This is what I need to be doing to help you, not the other stuff. Okay, that's coming to grips with yourself and making better decisions. Again, my old man never stopped doing what we were doing. When I came home from prison, he was still in business. I said, man, I can't do this. So we parted ways. Literally, I had to move out and go get my own apartment. Why? I can't be around that. Again, I just come out to me, you got to be crazy. So yeah, when he died, he still had product. Freaks me out. Dude, okay, if that was him, again, you got nothing to do with me. I don't take on his iniquities at all. Not a damn one. He got a bunch of them. So I'd be buried if I got started with that guy. Okay, but again, his choice. And in the end, he did not win. Literally, he did not win. He went out kicking and screaming. If your life coming to an end and you fighting, ego, after paying for my bad choices, drug dealer, doing time, 3.5 years of my life to think about what a sucker I was, a fool I was. I'm not doing that again when I get out. I'm not going back to that. Well, I did for a minute, but I had to make some adjustments because I need that money. I had to get that money. And I put that goddamn line again until I got where I said, okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. When you can make that decision, nobody to make them for you. You can be decision maker for you in life. That's how you be successful, when you are the one who makes the decision. But I wanted something better for myself in life. So what I had to do, better myself and live a better life. If you want a better life, put in the work to make it happen. It ain't just going because you want it, it's going to just fall in your lap. So putting the work in to reach that level of self-excellence and process is all about you making it to be successful on your terms. I started this process of bettering myself over 40 years ago. See? Oh, yeah, I'm still working. I ain't done. I'm just getting started personally, as far as I'm concerned. It's just starting to get to my benefit where I'm feeling better about what it is I'm doing compared to what I used to do. Okay, so I'm on the upside now. Most of my life was spent on the drugs. Most of my life was in that life. Now, the best part of my life right now is what I'm doing now. Being the right thinking man, teaching other people the pitfalls in life, hoping I can help them avoid some of them. My kids did. I'm sitting here with a drug dealer. He got no record, no drug charges. He don't do drugs. I raised him to be his best self. That's what we do as parents. And because he followed my lead, look what he got. My daughter, PhD, working as a professor at Stanford University. I love to brag about my kids, but it ain't about that. I'm trying to help somebody else. Why? I did my job. My kids is done. I'm helping somebody else now. Let's go. All right. When you know yourself, thyself, no matter what else happens in your life, you will be successful. Why? Because you being your best self is success in life. How about that? Not how much money you make, how famous you are. Nope. Nope. What kind of person you are. Because at Judgment Day, they're not going to ask you your salary. They're not going to ask you, well, no, I'm J Fudd. I own a mansion in the yacht. Means nothing. Means nothing. Let me see your heart. That's what we go by. And the idea, right through the philosophy teaches you how to light in your heart by using your mind and heart and together as one, thinking and feeling as one. That's the image in God that you would get when you do just that. My word is heart, mind, coherence. And when you're living, right, when daily, you can't live right off and on when you decide to. Most people live right on Sunday. Everybody get holy Sunday morning, no matter what you did Saturday night, what you did from Monday to Saturday. Sunday morning, I'm going to church. I go to church in my sweatsuits. I don't put on no shirt to go to church. I go to church to get a message. Now, how I'm dressed don't make a difference. That's some people's input. But when I was coming up, I got church clothes. When I want to go to church to dress up, they got an event. I got suits to wear to church. But I don't go there until that. And people look at me and say, wow, you damn good. I don't do this on a regular basis. I'm comfortable in sweats. I'm looking at my son and my grandson. They all sweatsuited down. So, yeah. In life, again, it ain't how you look, it's how you feel. When you feel good, you look good and do good. If I'm not comfortable when I'm dressed up, I ain't comfortable. I'm just putting on the show. And that ain't my thing. I don't like that at all. I'm that the prize pony. You walk around chaperoning around here. Look at her. Yeah, I hate that idea. Okay, the mom makes do that all the time. All right. But if you judge your life success by how much money you have in the bank, how big a house you have, how many cars you have, you might never obtain those things. So if that's your deal for being successful, you might be a failure because you didn't get those things in life. And that's how you self-destruct yourself. By what? Feeling bad about what you thought you should have had. No. If whatever you did, that's the results of what? Your actions. What you think and what you want sometimes don't match up. So if you set your goals high, you got to be ready to climb that mountain. I'm a Capricorn. I'm a mountain goat. I love climbing. Okay, I ain't got no problem. I set my sights is high. Okay, way up in the sky, philosophically. But now that makes you a failure if you don't achieve those things that you set forth to think make you successful. Treat people right, live right, do the right thing in life. You're not a right thinker, and we know that by obtaining self-knowledge, reaching self-mastery, knowing thyself is true success in life. And that's what I want for all my right thinkers. That's what I do for me. I hope you to do the same thing. That's what I'm here every day to help you get through it. So tune in, get your lessons, practice it, and become master yourself and be successful in life. That's what it's all about, according to Mr. Wright. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. I got to go. In closing, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I never know my right thinkers who now know living right daily is the process for success in life have passed away. And when you're successful in life, you don't die. You know why.